there was something about hearing Mark Meer voice Commander Shepard again in this trailer. So I wanted you guys to listen to it quickly, and then I just wanted to give some thoughts on it. No real predictions or anything. I don't think this changes anything that's coming, but I do think it's fun to talk about, and here we go.
Admiral Hackett has a mission for us. Cerberus has outfitted a research cruiser to avoid our raids. It suffered a massive systems failure while hiding in the atmosphere over Hagalaz. The cruiser's crashed on the planet. Normandy's the closest ship. There's a deadly storm coming and we don't have much time. Let's get down there and find out what Cerberus is hiding. Several refugee ships have also gone off the grid. We think Cerberus might have them. Our orders are, keep the research data out of Cerberus's hands. Retrieve it if possible, and rescue any captives we find along the way. They are Garrus, Tally, Rex. You're with me. We don't know what we're gonna find down there. Let's get it done. Mass Effect, the board game. Priority Hagalaz. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite board game on the Citadel.
So there's the trailer for the upcoming, soon-to-be-released board game for Mass Effect, for Hagalaz. It's going to be a mission. I believe this board game takes place in the midst of Mass Effect 3. That's why we see that we have the companions available that we do. And for me, this seems interesting. I hope that this is in collaboration with BioWare. So I would say that there's a small chance that we may get some new lore or some kind of new information from this, even if it's more just kind of fun and not really like declarative in any way. But for me, I just got like chills watching this trailer because hearing Mark Meer do the Shepard voice with new lines that I assume were probably written, at least in collaboration with BioWare. Just hearing him do that again was just really cool. Obviously, we have people doing cameos and stuff like that, and he is always happy to do the Shepard thing, especially on the N7 day streams. But there's just something different about hearing him do it live, right? So I'm not going to go out there and be like, oh, this means that he's coming back for the next game. I actually think, even as little as I ever have, that he's probably not coming back. I don't, or Jennifer Hale as Lady Shep. I am a newer fan in the series. I know it's a controversial topic on whether or not Shepard should return at all, or as the protagonist, or as an NPC, or whatever. I mean, my stance is still pretty firm in that I want more time with Shepard, especially Shepard and crew. But I just think that, especially with the information we got in the 2023 N7 day, that seems less likely than ever, as it seems like there's a pretty good chance that at least a good chunk of the it seems like we're looking at a timeline that's way too far out from the original games to be addressed in this game. It seems like it's going to be more along the timeline of Andromeda. That's a whole different video topic. I just at this point hope that we get some really cool kind of throwbacks and things like this. This trailer, hearing Mark Meer and presumably Jennifer Hale as well. I assume maybe when we start this next game, we'll get to pick if our Shepard was M Shep or F Shep, and I hope we at least get like this kind of stuff where like maybe we go to a museum that's dedicated to the Reaper War, and we hear voiceovers from Shepard or his AI, even from Mass Effect 3 in the docks, or that they could even do some kind of funny stuff with like if we go to different planets and there's like a statue of Shepard there. and you hear like a voiceover by him or her saying, you know, what happened on that planet or something. One thing that I really hope we do get is I think it would be cool if they kind of represent the whole idea of how what is in the history books about war and battles and struggles like that tends to be scripted by the winners. And while it may not be completely made up or false, does likely typically favor the winners. And it would be really cool to see examples in the Mass Effect universe of how they are remembering the Reaper War, specifically with things that we were involved in, where we as players can be like, that's not exactly how that went down. And it could be really interesting to see how things are framed differently. You know, Commander Shepard's choices and decisions and actions could be addressed that way. The role of Cerberus and, you know, kind of this like human supremacy organization, especially how they lived on after the Reaper War. And I think we've already gotten some clues about them potentially still being a factor in the universe. And then how all of the other the alien races were perceived and treated after the Reaper War, and where those situations are at the time of the next game. I assume we're going to be in a universe where the Asari have kind of, you know, lost a lot of credibility in the universe when they, you know, at least their higher ups really hid the nature of their development and how they became quote unquote superior to everyone else. The Solarians kind of opting out of helping really at all for the most part, at least on an official basis. The Krogan and of course the Genophage and all of that. I'm just excited to see how all of that stuff plays out one way or the other. And of course, I was able to come up with this little video just from hearing Mark Meer do a like 30-second trailer. So let me know what you think of that trailer. If hearing Mark Meer again gave you the feels, what you're hoping for or thinking is actually going to happen for the next game when it comes to the Shepard character, how they may be remembered or shown or involved potentially. I'm very curious. We have N7 Day coming up sooner than later. I do plan on doing some more streams with N7 Legend, as well as obviously more podcasts and things like that. So keep an eye out on this YouTube channel for the Mass Effect Hypecast. And you can also check out the that podcast on all podcast platforms. If you want to support the content I make or check out my other stuff, check out the link below. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want more stuff like this. And like I said before, leave a comment down there. That's all I have for this one. So until next time.